Hey there guys, QueenJunky here, and today I'm going to be playing some Skullgirls for you guys. So I'm going to be playing story mode. Let's get into that. I'm going to be playing it on normal. I usually play it on nightmare, but I'm not trying to make a fool of myself in front of you guys. So let's take a look at the characters that we've got here. We've got Squiggly, Big Band, Eliza, my personal favorite wife, Painwheel, Peacock, Misfortune, one of my favorites to play as, and I'll tell you why later, Philia, Sarabella, Double, oh nasty, Parasol, Valentine, Fukua, Beowulf, and Robo-Fortune. So I'm going to be using Misfortune for the very first playthrough, but if you guys want to see any other characters, you can let me know in the comments. Let me know somehow, and for sure I can play them, because I really love this game, and I'd love to do a playthrough of every story, if that's even possible. You know, we just don't know. But, yeah, for today, we're just going to do Misfortune, introduce you guys to the game. So, because it's story mode, there's going to be cutscenes, and I'm not going to talk during those, but I'll try my best to talk while I'm playing the game. It might be a little bit hard for me because I'm used to playing it by myself, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Who knows? I'm not a Let's Player, so just be prepared for a little amateur nonsense. So, let's get into it.
You hear the news? Skullgirls been going after all those families in Maple Crest.
Looks like this new Skullgirls got a bone to pick with the boss. Where's he gone anyway, huh? Think the rumors of him getting sick are true. Hold up. Look, there she is. That fishfolk dame we were sent to find. Hey, Goily. Can we get some, service over here?
Yes. May I help you, sir?
Hey now, you're quite the dish. I'd like to eat you up. Why don't you swim over here with a couple free drinks? And hit town.
I'm sorry, but I need to work.
You know, you are pretty cute. What, stinking kill girl.
Is everything okay over here? Are these guys bugging you, Manette?
Go find yourself a sandbox, kitty. We're just having a friendly chat with the little minnow here.
Leave! Now! Or I'll throw you out myself!
Can't you take a clue, you flea-bitten tot? Clearly you don't know who you're messing with. Did you see that? That stupid cat didn't stand a chance. What the?
Never mind her. We found what we're looking for. Let's get back into our battalion. Ah!
You okay, Manette? They didn't hurt you, did they?
That was amazing. What would I do without you?
Thanks for scaring them off, Nadia. Your next dinner is on me.
Actually, I think it's time I make my move and follow them. I've got to catch me a Skullgirl, and it sounds like Mafia goons are the perfect bait to draw her out.
Sounds very dangerous. Be careful out there. You're like family to us, you know?
Nadia, do you really think the Skull Heart can bring your friends back?
There's only one way to find out. See you around, Union, and give my regards to your dad, Manette.
Oh, well, that's your little introduction to Misfortune. She's really quick and she's really fun to play as, and you're about to see. So basically, she wants to become the Skullgirl, which is what the game is all about. Each character wants to become the Skullgirl for different reasons. Oh, frick frack, come on. And when you become the Skullgirl, you can have your wishes granted, and her wish is for her friends to come back from the dead. They were killed by the Medicis, the Mafia, of this particular universe. It's really cool. The world is actually really diverse, and like each character has motivations for things. It's great. Well, just freaking wrecked Painwheel, the first character that we fight against, and you're gonna see a cutscene right after this. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. I guess after this battle. Peacock's another really cute character. She's based on like American cartoons and things like that. She's also based on like, I think this one character from Toho. Forgot the name of them. But yeah, she's a really cool character. She uses lots of bombs and lots of long range attacks, and she's also got a really cool teleport ability. Super cool character, but relatively easy to fight against once you get close to her because never mind. It's just a little rough. But yeah, because most of her attacks are long range, she's relatively easy in normal mode. Nightmare mode, she's a bit difficult though.
Well, well, what have we here? That's quite the body you've got there, kitty.
Sorry, creepy lady. I'm not interested.
Oh, don't get the wrong idea. I was just admiring your scars. You've been cut clean through several times over. No one could survive that. Yet here you are, walking, talking, and shedding. Whatever's animating you could be invaluable to my research. Let's perform an autopsy and see what makes you tick.
Ugh, okay, so we're about to fight Valentine, in my opinion, one of the worst characters from a moral standpoint. She's done some pretty awful things, and if you remember the very first character we fought against, Painwheel, that's just one of many of her awful experiments. Ugh, awful. She's also a pretty quick character. She's like a ninja nurse. She's got a bunch of different abilities. She's like an all-around quick character. Lots of decent grabs in her arsenal. But in normal, she doesn't really use too much of them. In Nightmare mode, she blocks a whole lot and grabs a whole lot. But in normal, she just blocks a lot and does a lot of her normal attacks. She'll also do a couple of her, like, she's got a ninja strike sort of move. It's hard to explain. But that's not the last we'll see of her in this playthrough, so you haven't seen the last of her.
I underestimated you, but I've seen all that I need to see, and I'm sure the analysis of this blood will prove most enlightening.
You just don't stop, do you?
Lady Valentine, the Skullgirl has requested your presence at the ritual.
A nurse and a nun. Huh, where have I heard this joke before?
I'll be there soon, Double. Return and let Marie know that I found Lorenzo. His minions led me right to him. I just had to stop and perform a little experiment on our feline friend here.
Very well.
Take care, kitty. We'll have a follow-up visit as soon as these tests come back from the lab.
So, the Skullgirl is hiding out at the Grand Cathedral, is she? Never was one for churches, but here I'll make an exception. We'll be back together soon enough, guys.
So yeah, she's looking for the current Skullgirl so that she can defeat her and become the new one.
Mouse game.
That's just how it works, I guess. Can only be one at a time. Parasol's also, like, relatively easy on normal mode. She also blocks a whole bunch, but she's pretty similar to Peacock in that if you get real close to her, she's not as big of a threat. She relies a lot on long range. Yeah, see? Just like that. She's also got guns. Lots of long range. She's kind of awkward to use. That's why I'm not really fond of her, but she's pretty cool as a character. She's like the, I don't know, police boss or something.
This is the Grand Cathedral, eh? Now, what's a Skullgirl like you doing in a place like this?
She followed me home, Double. Can I keep her?
You again! Don't you have an appointment with the Skullgirl?
Indeed, I did, but I'm afraid we've got a scheduling conflict. As it turns out, you've got an appointment on my dissection table, right about now. Let's not be late, or I'll have to get my spray bottle.
You couldn't beat me before, so what makes you think you can now?
Yes, my previous experiment was a failure, but I've got my lab assistant to help this time around.
May the Trinity have mercy on this poor, lost soul.
Ugh, okay. Double looks really cute, but I assure you she's actually nasty.
The nun is your lab assistant? Hate to break it to you, lady, but you're not gonna get much science out of this one.
Your experiments will have to wait, Valentine. She is a candidate.
A candidate, you say? Even better. Come on, Kitty. The doctor will see you now.
Yeah, Double's basically a bunch of guts and teeth and claws. She's awful. Ugh.
Beat 'em up, guys. Action.
So yeah, we fight Valentine again. Oh, never mind. I guess we're fighting Double. Yeah, see? Awful. She takes a lot of moves from the other characters, so that's why it's really important to get close to her, but not too close, if that makes sense. Because she's got a combination of everybody. So whether you're close or far, you're in big trouble if you can't catch up with her. It's really, really hard to get the rhythm right with her. But once you get it, you should be okay. Almost got her. Yes. Now Valentine's a little trickier this time around for some reason. She uses a lot more blocking in this particular section of the game, at least in the times that I've played her. I don't know if the AI actually changes, but I don't know. It always seems tougher second time around. Yes. So yeah, you can take your head off and attack with it. I don't think I told you guys that. She's a pretty cool character. Okay, so we're gonna fight the Skull Girl now. So Marie is a really cute maid girl. You'll see her right now. There she is.
All right, Skullgirl, you know why I'm here.
I do.
So, no offense, but you're the last thing standing between me and my family. So let's get this show on the road.
I too have lost much to the Medicis. Do you not seek vengeance? Wishes such as yours rarely turn out well.
I've got to try. The Fishbone Gang raised me, protected me, and taught me everything I know. The least I can do is return the favor.
Your instincts are admirable. My wish was also to protect my friends.
Look, I'm gonna have to stop you before you get to the we're a lot alike you and I bit. I've come too far to turn around, so it's time to claw that heart out of you.
So be it. I hope your wish turns out well.
She's a good person. I can't with her. That's the thing. The characters in this are likable. Even Valentine, like, they're all likable. It's ridiculous. Such a good game. But yeah, this is the final battle. And in Nightmare mode, this is actually really tough, but hopefully on normal she's not awful. Because she's got 3 forms, the first being the easiest out of them. The second one, probably the hardest. You'll see in a couple seconds. Now, for a character like Miss Fortune, this particular section isn't really that bad, because there's a shadow figure that will follow you and target you if you're not careful. But if you keep switching sides, he doesn't even get triggered. So, I don't know if that's a oversight on their part, but it makes it really easy if you've got a character that can move around. Now this, it's simple. Lots of skulls, lots of grabs, but it's nothing on normal. Alright, so that's it for Miss Fortune's story. Let's just watch the final cutscene and be done with it.
Alright, this is it. I can't do it. I have so many new friends in Little Innsmouth. Terrible as it was, what happened and made me who I am today. Changing that would be wrong. That's what the Skull Heart is here for, isn't it? To tempt us into doing the wrong thing. Marie said her wish was similar, and look how she turned out. This stops here!
A temporary setback. This world will always be cursed by a Skull Heart. And so shall it always be cursed with Skullgirls. Until this world exists no more.
All that for a life lesson? How annoying. Well, better go check in on everyone back in Little Innsmouth. Get some food. I'm exhausted. Union, I'm back. I'm starving. It's time for that free meal you promised. Bring me the full Lucky Family Banquet.
Nadia! There you are! Minette has been kidnapped! All the River King's daughters! And others too!
What? Who would dare do such a thing?
That's where I come in. My name is Irvin. I'm a private detective. The River King hired me to find his daughters, so if you have any information that might help, I'd appreciate if you shared it. The proprietor of this fine establishment was telling me that there have been numerous mafia sightings in the area recently. That's the only lead we've got, but kidnapping certainly fits the mob's MO. We're at a loss as to why they'd be targeting Dagonian women, though.
The Mafia! Maybe Marie had it right all along. Irvin, I'm coming with you. Those black-hearted bastards already took one family from me. And like hell, I'm going to let them do it again. Hang in there, Minette. We'll find you.
So yeah, that was Miss Fortune's story. The thing with, like, all of these stories, they always leave you wanting more. Because when I first played this, I honestly thought that there was more. It's such a good game. Like, you just get sucked in. Well, I hope you guys liked it. Because I sure did. I've played this story a bunch of times and I never get sick of it. If there's any other characters that you want me to play, you know, let me know in the comments and I'll pick them. It's not a problem. I was going to play the game all the way through anyway. Might as well do it in the order you guys want. But yeah, thanks for joining me for this video and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.